Welcome back to Yakuza 3 Remastered. Robert and Yakuza C. Last time, we did a whole bunch of sub-stories. This is pretty much it. We did a little story. We finally got Rikia out and about, learning the ways of Tokyo and Kamurocho. And he got his tattoo touched up finally. Good for him. Good for him. We love to see it. Anyway. So. Right now we got a couple of sub-stories opened up. Let's go ahead and get them started. Let's get the day started. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I myself am doing okay. I've been staying busy. I got a lot on, I got some fun stuff on my plate. More house stuff. Because now we are not just unpacking Rumi, we are unpacking ourselves. Our stuff has still been in the garage for a while, but now we have a plan. We can actually move stuff around, which I'm really excited about. Hey, baby, you lost? Want me to give you directions? No, I'm fine. Come on, sweetheart. I know. Why don't I take you somewhere real nice? Please stop. Someone help. This man won't leave me alone. Huh? What do you want, Grandpa? Got something to say? I'm just trying to help her out is all. Leave her alone before I make you. What? Damn it. The luck with ladies is shit today. And he actually left. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. I really am lost. I have no idea where I am right now. Where do you need to go? A bar named Shellac. I'm meeting up with someone there. Well, since I'm here, I might as well help you get there. Oh, thank you. We also have a sub-story that we can activate at Shellac, I think. Here we are. Shellac. Thank you so much for doing this. If you have time, I'd love to thank you with a drink. Smart man to leave when Kiryu says. How often does that happen, honestly? Pretty much never. It's really no problem. No, I insist. We've got some time before the meetup, so let me buy you a drink, please. So, we're going to take her up on it. Hello, Crow! And yes, we are. I activated nearly every single costume that I had. And I threw this one in, because I was originally just going to do all the horror ones. I remembered how much I like this one. Oh, hi, Lark. You scared the shit out of me.
I'm sorry. I have coffee for you. Happy spook.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. I appreciate it. I got a little kiss on the forehead. Oh, it's what I always wanted. Thank you. I'm fulfilled for a moment longer in this cruel, cruel world. Sure, why not? Really? Oh, thank you. Let's go inside then. Thank you so much for your help. It's the first time here. This is my first time here in Kamurocho, so I have no idea where everything is. I'm lucky you were there to show me where to go. No, I don't think I ever got your name. It's Kiryu. Hey, Crow-chan. Hi, rather. Peace. It happened. I hope you're doing well, Crow. How are you doing? Nice to meet you, Kiryu-san. I'm Tomoko. I go to college not too far from Kamurocho. College girl, huh? Good for you. What sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage in Okinawa. Whoa, an orphanage? That's so sweet. So you get to hang out with the kids all day, keep them company. That's not really how it works. They need a parent to take care of them, whether it's helping with schoolwork or making them dinner. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm not very smart. It's all right. Not many people know what kind of work goes into running an orphanage. I sure didn't. I mean, I lived in one all my life, and yet. Anyway, have you seen this cat? Good cat. Yeah. Good cat, Jack. We'd love to see it. Still, while that picture is amazing and incredible and perfect in every way, I have so much respect for people who devote themselves to volunteering. You know, you might look scary, Kiryu-san, but you're a real sweetheart deep down. I'm pretty into guys like that. So, where's this guy you're waiting for? Is he still not here? I guess not. But I'm having a good time talking with you, Kiryu-san. I'll be okay. Right. Tomoko. Oh, Fumiyoshi-kun. Here you are. The hell are you doing here in Kamurocho? Told you not to come here. How dumb are you? What? But Fumiyoshi-kun, you never came home, so I thought... That's any of your business, you stupid... Okay, I'm gonna commit to this, but... Oh boy. You stupid bitch. Why are you always so mean to me? Didn't you read my text? I told you I didn't want to see you right now. You never replied, so I had to come all the way out here to find your dumbass. Do you ever look at your phone, or are you too stupid to use it? Huh? But wait, what text? Oh, I think I forgot my cell phone in my hotel room. I'm sorry, I totally didn't notice. Wow, what a surprise, you fucking moron. Now you've wasted my time too. Is that any way to speak to her? Huh? Who the hell are you? I got lost on the way here, but he stopped to help and walked me here himself. You got all friendly and started drinking together. I see what's going on here. Why don't you hook up with this old fart then? That's not what I meant. Wait, Fumiyoshi-kun. I'm out. I don't want to see your face around here again. Fumiyoshi-kun. That's the guy you were waiting for? Yeah. He's my boyfriend. A year ago, he left our countryside town for Kamurocho, but never came back. When I texted him, "Can I come see you?" he would always say, "Hell no." Finally, I decided to follow him out here and try to meet up with him, but looks like he's really upset that I did. I don't know what to do. If you need my help, I'll do what I can. Really? Oh, but I need to go get my cell phone. I ran away from home, so I'm staying at a hotel for the moment. Sure you won't get lost on the way to your hotel? I mean, there was a large, screaming, almost naked man running through the hallway not too long ago. But, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Still worried about me, huh? Would you mind walking me back to my hotel then? I mean, obviously, right? Sure, no problem. Thank you so much. Let's talk more about this at the hotel. You're really not setting up the visual of this, because this guy keeps seeing you doing these things, and it's like... Well, it's not really your fault, honestly, but... Is this the right hotel? Yes, thank you. Ooh, I'm going to buy a few drinks at the convenience store. Could you go up to my room and wait for me? It's a suite on the top floor. Wait, how am I supposed to get in there without a key? My friend Aoi came out to Kamurocho with me, and she should be up in the room already. Just tell her you know me. I'm sure it'll be fine. Remember, it's the suite on the top floor. Got it. This is giving strong wee-woo vibes. Were you hoping for comedy of errors? So, what's your name? Kazuma Kiryu. Kiryu-san. Oh, you're so dreamy. How'd you get into this kind of work, Kiryu-san? Wait, you know what I do for work? Yeah, Tomoko told me all about you. I did tell Tomoko about it at the bar, but still, how? She had no cell phone, she had no way of communicating anything, and she didn't even go into the hotel. Surely I'm just missing something. So what led you to this line of work? Well, the man who raised me did the exact same thing. I wanted to follow in his footsteps. That's why I started down this path, to help those who didn't have anyone else in their lives. Huh. I see. You know, I've been feeling pretty lonely lately. You're alone too, huh? Hello, Mother! You walked in at the perfect time. Yeah. Well, if you need my help, I'll do what I can. I hope you'll help me out a lot tonight. So, how long have you been in this line of work, Kiryu-san? About 2 years. How many girls have you helped? Girls specifically? There's Ayako and Riona, Eri and Izumi. And of course Haruka, so that makes 5 girls? Not too many then. Well, they're still just kids, so it's pretty tough making sure they all get the attention they need. Wait, you take kids too? Of course. Not just girls, boys too. Wow. Really? That must be quite rough on you. Anyway, this room looks pretty expensive, don't you think? I figured, hey, it's a special occasion, so why not splurge? Right. Well, I suppose this is your first time here. That makes sense. To be honest, I was kind of nervous about this at first, but I'm glad I worked up the courage to ask for her help. Never imagined someone as dreamy as you could come walking through that hotel room door, Kiryu-san. Speaking of Tomoko, she sure is taking a while. What do you mean? We're just getting started. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, come on, Kiryu-san.
ねえ、桐生さん。私も我慢できない。ねえ、プロの技早く教えて。
Run an orphanage? I'm hardly pro.
下手くそなの。
おい、
He also runs an orphanage?
何の真似だ。
だってちゃんとお金払ってるんだからいいじゃない。もっと私を楽しませてよ。ねえ。
何？金を払ってるだと？
そうよ。ともこって子にもう払ってあるわ。出張ホスト代は。
出張ホスト？
そうよ。だから桐生さんここに来たんでしょ。
違う。俺はそんなんじゃない。
There has been a big mistake.
どこ行くのよ。なんなの？
I do appreciate that he's willing to, like, get up and just go. Hey, Grandpa! What are you doing here? Wait, aren't you the guy who was bothering Tomoko outside? What? Oh, I'm this woman's husband. Who the hell are you? A girl named Tomoko told me to come up here, but this Aoi girl's mistaken me for a male escort. A male escort? What's the difference? Still trying to mess with another man's girl. Not at all. I haven't done anything. Shut up. I'm not falling for your bullshit. Better fork up some cash before I beat the shit out of you. 100,000 yen should do the trick. Well, I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me? Why would I pay a swindler like you? Got balls, old man. Guess I got no choice but to beat the snot out of you. Hello, Rose. Good to see ya. How you doing? We are in a comedy of errors presently. Wow. That man is dead. You are surviving. I'm glad you're surviving at the very least. Ugh. Guess I'm no match for you. Tell me, what's going on here? Jeez, the moment my escort arrives, he leaves without doing anything, then picks a fight with some random punk. Random punk? I thought you were his wife. I don't know who the heck he is. I went out of my way to pay some girl named Tomoko a lot of money for you. This sucks. All right, you. Start talking. What's going on here? It wasn't my idea. Someone put me up to this. Told me to show up here and I'd stumble into a couple getting it on. I'd barge in, pretend to be your husband, and threaten the guy for money. Who told you to do this? Some guy named Fumiyoshi. Fumiyoshi? You sure that was his name? I'm sure. He always hangs out at this bar named Shellac. Go ask him yourself. I'm to think of it, Tomoko's boyfriend was named Fumiyoshi. Those two have got to be up to something. I should head over to Shellac and get them to spill the beans. Hey, hold on. You're not going to leave me hanging here, are you? Give me back my money, you swindler. Some escort you are. You look like the main male character from Pokemon XY. You are getting pile-driven. He does! Oh my god. Got no choice but to beat the snot out of you, man. Easily a foot taller and 2 feet wider than me. Listen. People in Kamurocho... The public education system in Kamurocho is lacking at times. Man, that was easy. Here I was wondering if anyone would really stop to help some girl being harassed by a guy on the street, but we nabbed one pretty fast. You moron. It's only because I made a great shitty boyfriend. My performance was legendary. Everything went according to plan. And not only are we getting money from that chick who ordered an escort, we're going to get even more money by blackmailing that guy. I really do think of everything. That's what happens when you got a good head on your shoulders. I bet that right about now, that shady guy's making bank off that old fart. That dumbass honestly believes I ran away from home to see my boyfriend and followed me all the way to that hotel. What a schmuck. That's obvious he was cruising for something else. Well, he should be having fun with the hottie right about now. He can't be too pissed about that. But he doesn't expect to be scared shitless. Ugh. Oh, good times, good times. Hey. You might want to keep your voices down next time. Shit! It's you! Spent all that time thinking up this plan, but didn't spend the extra second making sure it went right. What? It's not like we did anything bad to you. You're the one who put yourself in that shitty situation. Is that all you have to say for taking advantage of those people? I'll stop trying to convince you and let my fist do the talking instead. Shit. Well, whatever. I'll end this little encounter by helping myself to all the cash you got on you. Well, I think he deserves a tiger drop. So we're just gonna wait. Come on. You might get a hit on me. It's okay. I'll let it happen. Even if he did have a lovely time with that nice lady, the encounter would have ended the same. Pretty much. Come on, we can get the timing right. That's just his punishment for not getting the timing right. There we go. Okay, so they both suck, but also he's still calling her a moron, so he sucks more. I'm tempted to believe he's doing that just part of the bit. Like, oh, look how good I am at treating you like shit. Anyway, I love you. Who the hell is this guy? Can't be human. I'm so sorry. We won't scam anyone ever again, so please just let us go. If you want to apologize, go back to that hotel room and give Aoi her money back. Yes, of course. And that's it. This is... It's a good game. It's a good game. Let's see. How are we doing on... Oh, we're doing really well on sub-stories, so... I think we can go up to Shellac. Over here? Yes. I think there might be more sub-stories. That sure was an experience. Kitty-san? Yeah, that's me. Someone named Yanai wanted me to give you this. It's next week's issue, the one Yanai mentioned. He said the article would be about how I tore their family apart. A photo that reunited a family. You got me, Yanai. That's sweet. So, anything good in there? Yeah. Worth reading, all right. Oh, just a nice little end cap on that one. You know, I did the right thing. Oh, I love it. I love when bad boys doing good. It's such a good time. We're gonna have ourselves a celebratory drink. We're not paying too much attention to the drinks because most of these are described in the same way in each game. And we're only having one. Always drink in moderation if you choose to drink at all. The one thing about this game when you're like getting inebriated is that the controller will just kind of start vibrating all the time. I came to play. We're gonna get another fight in. Because we've had a boss, and every time we fight a major boss, we get a new thing to do. And yeah. The good thing is that they actually unlock new things. And we want to do as many of these as we can. Gonna buy a drink at this bar out of politeness after this poor bartender has to put up with so much. of a 3. Three's Company Comedy of Errors bullshit. Yeah. Come on. We gotta be quick with it, though. Wow. It's vibrating because you're buzzed. Yep. Damn. That's very good. This fight is very similar, just has like a very different vibe to it. They always come out of the milk. Ugh. Another one. So many condas. So little time. Too many condas, honestly. Ow. Ow. Jerk. Ow. Come on. He's wet and milky and swinging sofas. Damn it, we can do this better. Oh, I'm not getting the timing. Come on. Oh, he's got us in a stun lock. Ugh. What are you gonna do? Okay, at least it's a couch. Easy to tiger drop. But he got us. All right, we'll pay the additional 10,000 yen. We'll make it happen. So you might be wondering what all we actually get for doing these. Sometimes they are maneuvers. So the first time we beat one, we get new abilities, new actions, which we want. Because if we beat the last one, which isn't available until chapter 12, we get the ability to spend heat to heal. As long as we're in critical health, which is going to be really handy. There's also another thing I want to try and get. This is about the point in the series where we really have to figure out how to defend ourselves against bullets. Dang it, come on. I would prefer swing sofas. There we go. Swang, swung, swing. Whoa! Oh, I love the concussiveness of that one. Oh, stun loop. Oh, that's also another thing that's like not great about the systems in this game. But we're doing better. Doing a lot better. In fact, if we can lead him to the sofa. Because this one is a lot easier for me to counter. Out, out, out. That is a whole ass couch. Damn it. This is also the largest conda, which means it's the real one. But we beat him, so. Makes sense. Chivalry and the man out of time narratives are their most dramatic when you introduce the gun. Pretty much. So we learned Essence of Might. Grab enemy and press triangle. All right. Now we can replay these for things like armor pieces and materials. But we're not really going to be worrying too much about that until we get to the point in the game where we want to start building some bulletproof equipment. He's so damp and floppy, and he was in the milk. He's a nasty boy. Let's see. We'll just go all the way south. Ugh. Let's see. Wait. Did I see a sparkle? I don't think I saw a sparkle, but I'm gonna make sure. I want those keys. Oh! Revelation! Arewa. Revelation. Oh. Watch it, my dude. Oh. Oh. And everybody's just laughing at him. He wasted the power of that amazing landing. Oh, that wasn't it. We gotta wait for that, like, little face that he makes, you know? Otherwise, it doesn't work. Nothing happened. Ugh. Okay, fine. We're gonna pop into a place real quick. Okay. Okay. But we're not doing karaoke yet. We will have a little showcase of karaoke later. Real shame. That's a lot of intensely tasty looking food. And we're about to watch it all get wasted again. Yeah, I think that's the only other option we can pick is the one about the soba. That is an amazing landing. Nice little... Oh. Bonk. Real shame he didn't even get to stick the landing, though. It's like, he was so proud of himself, and he should be. Guitar. Oh, hell yes. Oh, get it with the reverse C. Okay, what do we got? Almost stuck the landing. Another revelation. A soba shop delivery man was riding his bike with a stack of noodle boxes in his hand. I had a feeling something would happen, but what followed was beyond my wildest dreams. It gave me the idea to use enemies' weapons against them. Hell yeah! Essence of self-destruction. Oh, I like that. I like the name for that. That's good. Hell yeah, that move. It's so good. Oh. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. I am doing okay. I'm still, like, I mentioned it before. I'm in, like, a nice little depressive valley at the moment. And for me, I know, like, there's actually a really good sign out of that. Like, I know that sounds like, oh no, are you okay? Thing is, I am. Because, yeah. One of the things that depression does, there are two aspects. There's the internal, and then there's the, like, how to put it? There's the thoughts and feelings, and then there's the actual physiology, the physiological stuff. The thoughts and feelings will just, like, make you feel really sad. It'll make you feel, it'll bring up memories sometimes, especially if you have OCD and intrusive thoughts. It'll just make you feel like nothing. And it'll look for ways to justify everything. So, the other aspect is physiological, where you feel a little bit more muted. You feel, hello, Malik. You feel like, you know, things aren't quite working right. You move a little bit more slowly. Sometimes you stare out into space because it just happens. Your executive function kind of dies out. My brain doesn't have anything to throw at me right now because I've actually been feeling pretty good. Hi, Caden. And, like, it's not sadness. It's just like, hey, this chemistry is off. So I guess you're going to deal with that for a little bit. That's fine. It's like, I know I've been making really good progress on that because I'm able to just sit in it. It's fine. I don't feel worse. It's good times. Hey, lady, can you tell me where Nakamoto's clinic is at? Not even a response. This ain't the city I remember. Or the people, for that matter. The guy's looking for Emoto Medical Clinic, huh? Obviously, we're gonna help. No, all about brain chemistry right now. Yeah, so I'm just kind of feeling it, but I'm not sad. I feel pretty good about myself these days. I just wish I was a little bit more productive because there's a lot of house stuff I need to do. And I'm not able to get to it. And I'm also keeping myself too busy, so I'm not able to get around to it. So I need to find a better balance. It's nice when the depression is just, hey, time to feel down in spite of things, as opposed to time to implode forever. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hated that. I still occasionally get that when my anxiety is super high, but these days it's a lot easier. Hey, you said you were looking for Doc Emoto's clinic. That's right. Can you help me out? I know where the clinic's at, but what is it you need from him? Well, the doc took good care of me in the past. Haven't been to the city in 15 years, and I'd like to drop by, say hello. Think you could take me there? Hell, the city's changed so much, I don't know which way is up. I mean, we're helping them. Right? Like, we're not gonna not help them. So, good. Boop. You got it. Just follow me. You're gonna take me there? Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. That, or I wish I had a fast recharge function. Oh my god. I would love that. Because it's like, it's fine. Like, I'm okay with it. But I got stuff I want to do. It's like, I can't even play games very often. Like, I can't play the things I enjoy because I get irritated and frustrated with them more easily. I haven't drawn in a while, which is really unfortunate. And this isn't helping. But I'm hoping when I come out of it, things will improve. Things will get better, but who knows? No, you haven't drawn for a while. I've done some private stuff, but like, I'll post about it eventually, just for now. Yeah. Did vacuum in a video game. Oh yeah. I did vacuum an incredible amount. Me right now. Just need a boost to get my executive functioning until the weather stabilizes. Here's things getting better soon. Here. Cheers. Here it is. Emoto Medical Clinic. Really? This place is a whorehouse now? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the clinic's on the 3rd floor. Come with me. Hey, Doc. What's it been, 15 years? Well, if it isn't Tatsumi. So you're out of jail now, huh? That's right. Thanks to you. You were right, Doc. It was easy to get out when I learned to keep my head down. Good. Glad to hear it. What exactly did he get out of? Tatsumi here was in the Yakuza, and he was thrown in the slammer some 15 years ago for something trivial. I've got an idea, Kiryu. Why don't you show Tatsumi around the city? I'll bet he hardly recognizes it. Yeah, sure. It's a deal. I'll show you around. I appreciate that. I don't even know any good places to eat here anymore. So long, Doc. Let's go out for a few drinks next time, huh? On me. I'll take you up on that. Take care now. Yeah, I could use the encouragement to draw. I need something to focus on art-wise because I just haven't sat and done it. I probably am not going to have like an incredible amount of time being able to do that, but we'll figure it out. Now, where do you want to go? Millennium Tower. I mean, I will, but geez, couldn't you have come around when I was showing Ricky the sights? Would have been so much easier. Anyway, here it is. Still tall. Here we are, the Millennium Tower. Real colossus, huh? Must have taken a lot to get it built. I heard a lot of rumors about this place. They say some bad stuff went down here. Just now I heard some people talking about a chopper shooting the hell out of it once. Oh yeah, that was earlier this night. There have also been 2 bombing incidents. Bombing incidents? What's this city coming to? Hey, you got a lot of nerve coming back to this city, old man. You ain't getting a free pass. Damn it. Get this asshole. This time he's leaving town in a fucking hearse. Yeah, I don't know. With regard to mental health, therapy does help if you take it seriously. If you can get yourself to the point where you realize, hey, your thoughts and feelings aren't your reality. You're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings. When you can actually properly internalize that to the point where it becomes muscle memory, things get so much easier. OCD makes things a little bit more difficult because, like, it opens up wounds with intrusive thoughts. So it's not always easy. But it does make it easier to know how to handle yourself in those instances. Shit! Oh, you're back in town now. You're gonna pay for this. Sorry about that. Didn't want to get you involved in all this. It's fine. Where'd you want to go next? About Shangri-La. For old time's sake. Shangri-La. Right. Keep going straight along Taihei Boulevard. There should be a high-class brothel over there. It does make it harder to assemble models, too. It does. Multiple bombings, helicopter shootings, 2 guys beating each other to death. I mean, that's what I hear. Oh, is that not where it is? Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, you know what? I am mistaken. Shangri-La is right there. But yeah, like, some of y'all know, like, the stuff I've been going through. And it's a lot, but things are evening out. Like, I keep describing this as the best and worst year of my life. It's true. I've had some really, like, probably stuff happening, and I'm still going through stuff. I'm going through a lot of medical stuff. I'm also making a lot of new friends. I'm part of new communities. I'm really happy with everybody I've been meeting. I've been working on it, but also I think that I've hit the point of needing some professional assistance. Just need to bite the bullet and make some appointments. Yeah, it is worth it. If you can get it, you should do it. This is Shangri-La? Where's the brothel? It shut down about 4 years ago. There was a lot going on here. I heard in the joint that some asshole crashed a dump truck into the place. Like it's true. What's the point of having a nice building if you can't have any fun in it? I heard Shangri-La had the best brothel in Kamurocho, too. Oh, what a disappointment. Well, sorry. I thought you might show up here, you horny son of a bitch. Too bad Shangri-La's moved on without you, old man. I'm out of the business now. I went to the joint and washed my hands of everything. These guys have been after you? Yeah. Stuff happened before I went to prison. Tell me about it afterwards. Stuff out both these bastards. It's going to be very difficult for you on account of you're not very good at this. Ow. And boom. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Whee! May as well take our hits where we can. Oh, nope. You're not getting away. Yeah, as some of y'all know, I am a strong mental health advocate. Because most of the problems I deal with regard to people, has to do with mental health and just the inability to know how to process it. Ugh, I thought you were fresh out of prison. Sorry I disgraced our boss, but I did my time. My duties as a Yakuza are over, once and for all. Just that easy, huh? That's not enough for what you did. You're not gonna leave this city alive, and we'll make sure you leave it dead. Anyway, you wanna go on tour again? When I was in the Yakuza 15 years ago, there was a big war going on just outside the city. I was a big name in the business back then. I had to lead a lot of boys in the battle. One day, my son was abducted. That day, I abandoned my duty to save my son. Our family ultimately won the war, but we lost a lot of boys out there. All because I wasn't there to lead them. I took responsibility for the war and turned myself in, but the boss cut me off from the family while I was in prison. Only natural, I guess. I disgraced the boss and got my brothers killed. There's one more place I'd like to go. Could you take me to West Park? The homeless gather there. Pretty sure it's to the north. Well, I've got some wonderful news about that. I mean, terrible news. I mean, so you know that guy with the dump truck? Wait, did I see that correctly? Sparkle, sparkle? No, sparkle, sparkle. Damn. Fine. Let's see. I just want a key. Give me a key. Brains are nightmares sometimes, so it's good to encourage people to see to them. Yeah, I think... I mean, this isn't exactly, like, revelatory. Just... It's worth it. Just get yourself checked. Find some good people you can talk to about things. It really is worth it. Even if you don't have, like, a lot going on, but you're just, like, struggling with, like, one little thing. You don't have to do it because you have, like, a mental health issue. You can do it just because, like, you're going through a tough time. And if you don't have, like, the financial resources, try to find local counselors in counseling groups. Because it's better than nothing. And having somebody to talk to is always good. This is West Park? What the hell happened to it? Where's all the homeless in their big old tent community? A building called Kamurocho Hills should have gone up here by now, but it's still a vacant lot. Where I met my boss for the first time. The place I used to know is gone now. Boss. It's been a while. Tatsumi. What are you doing here, boss? I heard from the young bucks you were back in town. Had a feeling you'd stop by West Park sooner or later. Been using the family to get revenge on me? Is that what this is all about? Not even close. You and I live in different worlds now, Tatsumi. After you went to prison, I cut you off from the family. Officially and personally. You got no place in Kamurocho now. Even if I forgave you for the past, we still got plenty of boys who want you dead in the ground. No compromises. Oh my god. More bots! They've been bad lately, haven't they? I ain't got power enough to calm them all down myself. Get the hell out. You'll never show your face in the city again. Yeah. Guess that's the only solution. Hey, boss. Can I ask you one more thing? What? My son. What happened with my son? Don't worry about that. He's living safe and sound with his mother. Way out in Tochigi. Tell him. We told him you're dead. Thinks I'm dead, huh? Yeah, I guess that's for the best. I'm out of here, boss. Take care of yourself. Talk to me. Thank you. Thanks for looking after Tatsumi for me. It's a little token of my appreciation. Ought to come in handy for a guy like you. Blood brooch! Ooh. I wonder if that would be handy. I doubt it, but we can find out. He's really a good man. Not cut out for this business. A guy like him belongs on the straight and narrow. Oh. Tatsumi's boss seems to respect what kind of guy he is. Well, hell yeah. Let's catch up with the chat real quick. Too much power through, be strong, Grog. This is definitely not the poison that's already hurting you. Nonsense out there. Worship of the idea of strength someone else put in you will kill you. Yeah, I got caught up early on in the whole, like, it's all in your head stuff. Like, you don't need meds. You don't need all that. And then it got worse, and then I realized I actually do need meds, and I do need help, and it's all in my head, but my head is a part of me, so I should heal it. Mental health care, much like exploring one's gender, is something I think everyone should try out, even if you don't necessarily feel you need it. 100%. Dang, fella, I went back to my hometown after like a decade away. It sure do be like that. I cannot overstate how much stuff like medication can help. The amount of feeling things that can happen when a neurochemicals brains can actually bond with the neurochemicals brains make can actually bond with the receptors. Yeah. Sorry banning the word, viewers. Usually non-English letters. Yeah. I should do something like that, but I'll just deal with it as it comes. But yeah, meds are also something that, like, for a lot of people is kind of scary. Um, and you know, I get it, but for the most part, it really is worth it. Um, like, I've had some bad timing. I've had some bad incidents with meds. Just because I was trying stuff out, but the thing that helped was knowing you don't have to stay on something that's doing more harm than good. Sometimes meds will, but you can always go off them and then you'll go back to normal. And you can try something new after you give yourself time to regulate, normalize your systems. Then you come back to it, try something new, and you might find something that works so well that whatever side effects, if any, just don't bother you. So it's worth it to try it out, and you don't have to take anything you don't want to. As long as you try stuff out and don't be too afraid of, like, how things might go. Fear is the mind killer, after all. I spent something like 10 years going cold turkey off antidepressants trying to, like, brute force my way through, and these days that feels so macho and goofy. It's just not worth it. We'll say starting ADHD medication gave me some intense existential times because suddenly I, as a person, am functioning differently, better. I just had a who even am I bit. Yep. Unless you get stuck into a hospitalization loop. Yeah, that sucks. You want to avoid that. You want to be careful. I don't want to fucking hear it. Get the hell out of here. What was that? Sounded like it came from the alley. Pokey. Bastard. If you ever poke your nose where it doesn't belong again, it'll be the last thing you ever do. Enough of this. Doing this to me isn't going to change anything. Shut your yap. This is your last warning. Don't ever show your face around here again. Hey, you alright? Yeah. Thanks for stopping. You're hurt. Do you need help? Don't worry. It's nothing. Wait, are you... Kiryu-san? You know me? Used to be a member of the Dojima family. My name is Ibuki. Ibuki. Sorry, but I don't remember you. Back then, I was just a flunky, so it's not surprising you don't remember me. Is that right? Sorry. I don't remember. No, it's fine. It was over 10 years ago. Ugh. Hey, you don't look so good. I can't just leave you here. I'll make sure you get home safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, hey! We're starting this now. Don't worry, it's not a sex thing. What is this place? It used to be a restaurant I ran for the Yakuza. Called it Kamurocho Castle. Hasn't been a restaurant for a long time now, though. Now it serves as the headquarters for the Honest Living Association, the HLA. I'm their representative. Honest Living Association? What's that all about? The HLA is an organization that helps former Yakuza members get out of the business and start making an honest living. We do things like help them find work, give them low-interest loans if they need them, things like that. I see. At first, we used my house for the HLA headquarters, but a lot of our members needed a place to stay, too. So we converted my restaurant into our dormitory and headquarters. The castle dungeon look comes from the theming of the original restaurant. HLA members say it kind of looks like a prison, so it helps keep them on the straight and narrow. I guess it's been a contributing factor in rehabilitating our members back into normal society. Interesting. Just like Persona 5. What? Never mind. Never knew a place like this existed. Yes, sir. We've tried to keep it under wraps, so I guess most Toja clan members have never heard of it. Who founded the HLA? Kashiwagi-san. What? Kashiwagi-san? It's hard for people who leave the Yakuza to make their way out and try to earn an honest living in the outside world. Kashiwagi-san knew this, saw how much these guys were suffering. That's why he set up the HLA. He was a well-respected man who always took good care of his men. So, even former Yakuza members came to him with their problems. They'd all tell him that leaving the business was fine and all, but Trying to make it in normal society was next to impossible. Yeah, knowing what kind of guy Kashiwagi-san was, I'm sure he lent them a sympathetic ear. Kashiwagi-san, they were still members of his family, even though they'd already left the Yakuza. Kashiwagi-san founded the HLA as an organization that could provide these people with the support they needed. Is that right? Recently, as the Tojo clan was becoming more turbulent, Kashiwagi-san turned over the management of the HLA to me. He asked me to watch over our members until they could support themselves through honest work. Now that Kashiwagi-san is no longer with us, it's my duty to fulfill his dying wish. Yeah, I can understand that. Now the HLA is facing a serious problem. The guy from before, you mean? Yeah. He's a former member who got help from us once. Somebody's given him orders to hurt the members of the HLA and the Tojo clan. Why would someone do that? It's not just him. More and more former Yakuza are carrying out these kinds of attacks. They call themselves the Reapers, and they're obviously got an axe to grind. But all of these so-called Reapers used to work for the Yakuza as hitmen. Hitmen. So we're talking professional killers here. Right. All we've been able to gather so far is that somebody is organizing former Yakuza hitmen to get some kind of revenge. You think they want to wipe out the HLA? Well, not necessarily, seeing as they've also been harassing active members of the Tojo clan. The HLA is going to have to do something about this. We can't just lie down and take it. Is there anyone in the HLA who could take out these hitmen? Fortunately, no, seeing as our members are former Yakuza who are trying to avoid that sort of thing. Right. In any case, you just need someone to find these hitmen, catch them, and round them all up, right? What are you implying? If I went after those guys, you could focus on helping your HLA members turn their lives around. It's pretty accurate, right? Well, yes, but I couldn't ask something like that of you. I myself left the Yakuza to live an honest life. I know how rough it can be. And I know how important it is for you to honor Kashiwagi-san's dying wish. I'll do anything I can to help. Kiryu-san, would you really do this for us? I've got a lot of things going on right now, but I'll definitely help out wherever I get the chance. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. However, can I thank you for this? Save it for when it's all over. What exactly do you need me to do? Let me think. The HLA is using all its resources right now to collect information on these Reapers. Whenever it's convenient for you, please, stop by and I'll give you all the info we've gathered on one of the hitmen. Then, if you manage to find and capture the hitman, give me a call and we'll take it from there. Alright. These men will be formidable opponents. Better off going after them only one at a time. Yeah, sounds reasonable. And for every hitman you successfully capture, the HLA will offer you a reward. Though I'm afraid it won't be much. I'm not doing this for the money. But it wouldn't be right if we didn't at least cover your expenses. Please, we insist. Alright, I suppose I will need to spend time and money getting ready to take them down. I'll accept your reward. Could I ask you one more thing? What is it? These Reapers aren't just causing trouble for us here in Tokyo. They've been popping up all over the country, carrying out attacks on other Tojo-affiliated families. At this stage, I'm afraid we don't have the resources to do much outside of Kamurocho. But I seem to recall you saying you live in Okinawa? That's right. If we get any information on hitmen in Okinawa, do you think you could head south and handle them, too? Sure, no problem. I don't know when I'll be back there next, but definitely keep me in the loop. I'm assuming about Chapter 10. What? Don't worry about it. Alright, I'll reach out to you whenever we find something. In any case, we can't shut these Reapers down for good until we find out who's behind all this. It's gonna be difficult. With you on our side, I know we can do this. Good luck. So, here is a whole new side thing. This is almost game long. It starts about halfway through the game. But, it's gonna be fun. Kiryu-san, do you know the street musician named Hideki? He's this young guy who's always singing and playing his guitar in front of the Millennium Tower. He's pretty good, too. Since he's always there, you might be able to get some good information out of him that'll help you track your targets down. Hell yeah. Let's catch up. I just wish the SSRIs I was on didn't do that thing where I get a chronic case of a tired sleepy. Oh yeah. I mean, it might help to take them late at night, but... because timing for meds is also a thing. Okay, Ibuki, stay right there here while I go carry Tatsumi over here. Rehabilitating them into normal society by giving them some intense kinks. It worked for me. RGG said, better support for people who've paid their debt to society, damn it. You can't get back into normal life if you can't afford to live. Damn right. Yeah, Kashiwagi-san is like a moral core in a lot of ways. Like, Shintaro Kazama and Kashiwagi are both like strong examples of the ethos of these games while still being like crime boys, right? Because they try to care about people. They have a job to do and they're very good at it, but they are also very much on the side of like, people don't need to go into this line of work. It's dirty stuff. It's best to be avoided. Let the people who've already got blood on their hands do it. But if you have gotten into it, you do still deserve a good life. A life worthy of respect. And so this is like what it's all about. This is actually a decent ethos to follow. This is good praxis in a sense. That's me being the only person present who would benefit from knowing how to function after leaving the Yakuza, because obviously I'm doing great. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some of these missions. The way this works is that a lot of missions are only available depending on the chapter. So we're only going to be able to access a few at a time. There will be times where we get a lot. There's like, I don't know, 15 or so. It's a decent amount, but they all have their own stories. So, listening from another room, SSRI mostly don't even work on me. I get more of the side effects than the benefits. Yeah. There are SNRIs and there are newer models. Like I take something that isn't an SSRI but was built off the model for that, called Velazidone, which works really well for me, but it's kind of pricey if you don't have insurance that'll cover it. But there are meds that will work. You just have to really explore. Good work, Kiryu-san. What would you like to do now? Let's view your request. So we got 3 right now, and we get decent money for them, so they're worth doing, and they all have story bits. Batsu the Executioner uses heavy, blunt objects, sited at east end of Taihei Boulevard in Kamurocho. Investigation details, and they come with backstories. I love a bitch with a backstory. Your target hitman is Batsu the Executioner, a fitting nickname considering his method of snapping his victims' necks with his bare hands. While he was originally a member of a well-known Yakuza family, he was sentenced to a lengthy prison term for murdering a high-ranking officer of a rival family. Despite knowing he would be treated like royalty after being released from prison, Batsu chose not to return to his family, instead choosing to go after members of the Yakuza. Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. So we can only take on 1 at a time, of course. Because they can't make it too easy. But we do get a handy-dandy little notification. Little marker on our map. So we'll see these, and that's where they are. So we're gonna pop up there and make it happen. Let's see. Okay, so we're going around the corner. I think we have good health. Yep, we do. And we've got plenty of healing items, so we're good. Let's pop this guy and get him out of our way. I got lucky that my dad was already medicated for his, so we had a place to start. It took some time to get going, but once it did, it not only let me feel things, but helped with anxiety and to a degree, the anger issues too. Yeah. I wound up going through kind of a circuit of meds that my mom also went through, and I found out that, like, I was dealing with a lot of the same side effects that she was. Which actually helped me narrow down some stuff, to be able to be like, okay, I can talk with my mom about the stuff she's taken and figure out what might work better for me. Which is really nice. So, like, supportive parents who've been through the rigmarole, also very, very handy. You can't exactly go out and get that if you don't have it, though. That's the only thing. I was on something new earlier this year. I had to get help to find a place that would sell it at an affordable price. That went out the window when the cyber attack messed with the payment process. Oof. Yikes. Socioeconomic politics is getting involved with everything. I hate it. It looks like Batsu is a hitman. What are you doing? It's your own damn fault for joining the Yakuza. Now it's time for you to pay the price. What the hell are you talking about? Hold it right there. That's enough. Who the hell are you? You're Batsu, the hitman, aren't you? What if I am? Hey, I'll take care of this. Get out of here. Thank you. I'll never forget this. That's a good point. I should take a note on what my sis and her mom used as a starting line. Yeah, it won't always necessarily be clean. I'm very lucky that my chemistry is very similar to my mom. We have a lot of the same exact symptom. A lot of the same mental health issues. And a lot of the same metabolism, a lot of the same chemistry. Like, we're kind of carbon copies of each other in a lot of ways, which I'm really happy with. So it was really useful for me. So if you find that you get sick in the same way, if you respond to different, like, over-the-counter drugs in the same way, if you have similar mental health issues, that is a really good way to start. You in the biz too? Not anymore. Why? Would you kill me if I were? Yeah, that's right. The Yakuza have to be destroyed. That's extreme. What do you have against the Yakuza anyway? Apart from all the crimes? You side with them, you're just as guilty as they are. You deserve to die too. It's like talking isn't going to get us anywhere. Pay for your sins, Yakuza scum. Now I'm in a research study, so I can't take it anyway. Yeah. Ugh. But hopefully soon. Once you're done with that. Okay. So this guy hits hard, but he hits slow. Which means the window for striking is going to be difficult. So I'm looking for a particular attack now. Okay, I need to wait for that white streak, or when I think the white streak will occur. There we go. Tiger drop. It's been wild introducing my dad to ADHD as its actual thing, and the possibility of him getting medicated. He had a heart attack a couple decades back, so he's very, maybe not with the amphetamine. But at least it's getting the better perspective of what he's got going on. Yeah. Damn. He's an Alabama Hammerman. There's a million things he hasn't done. Dagger drop. Ugh, okay. We can do better than that. Come on. Ow. Well, that's not better. Getting together a whole list for both sides of my family of, hey, what the fuck is wrong with us? We can all commiserate about it after being a lot of help. Has been a lot of help. Yeah. We're going to use this opportunity to build up our heat. Won't be much, but it'll be a little bit. There we go. Come on. And wah. I love you, Tiger Drop. Because we cleared everything out, this is going to be like super easy. So, finally coming to your senses. Never. I'll never forgive them. I'll never forgive them for what they did. What exactly is your problem? You were one of them once, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. I was a kid, I joined the Yakuza. But what happened? I was a hitman for them, and they ordered me to off key members of a rival family. They promised me a big reward and a high position in the family when my prison time was over. I spent 15 years dreaming of life after the slammer. I know how that feels. When I finally got back to Kamurocho, the only thing waiting for me was an assassin to shut me up for good. During those 15 years, they called a truce with that rival family, and I just reminded them of past mistakes. I managed to escape with my life, but I've lost everything. Ever since then, whenever I see someone in the Yakuza, I get pissed. Makes sense. You have emotional management issues. I get it. Story of yours isn't exactly uncommon. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from. That's no reason to go around attacking people who had nothing to do with what happened to you. The Honest Living Association sent me to come find you. The HLA? You can talk this whole thing over there with Ibuki and figure out what to do next. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at headquarters. I'll accompany you there. My mom still seems to think I'm basically taking magical clown heroin, so that's a row I don't feel... That's a row I don't yet feel compelled to hoe. Yeah, as somebody who, like, had those feelings way back when I was a kid, it's a hard thing to break apart, but it's really no different from taking melatonin. It's something your brain needs in order to function sometimes. You need the help. And ideally, there will be a time where you don't need it anymore. But there will be a time where you need it, so you may as well, right? Great work. Glad you're okay. Looks like Batsu is calming down. Right now, he's talking to some HLA members in the back room. Just leave him to us. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. We appreciate your hard work. All right, let's go ahead and do some more. We're gonna burn through what we got. There'll be about 5 of them overall, I think. Kotaro the Killer uses unique weapons sighted at West Park and Kamurocho. Your target hitman is Kotaro the Killer. While part of the Reapers, he also openly takes on work as a hitman. Shockingly, there have been no reports of Kotaro's involvement with any casualties. Either he is very skilled at concealing his work, or his employers simply haven't given him any assignments. We have no further details on him at this point, but given that he studied under a renowned master hitman named Isin, his skills are likely quite impressive. Alright. When I started seeing my current psychiatrist, I got a genetic test. That's how I found out that SSRIs don't work for me. Also found out I can't process a certain vitamin properly. Ooh. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Pretty useful. I should do something like that. I know there's a lot of stuff that I should really unpack about the medical side of myself. Because I've gotten off pretty scot-free, but I am entering my 40s in a couple of years, and it's time to take better care of myself. The best way to do that, apart from all these medical appointments I'm queuing up, just so I can, like, make sure the rest of my life goes a little bit more smoothly. I just gotta get it done. Not as bad as I'm making it sound, but like admitting that Dad was sick, an actual illness that could be helped with therapy and medication, that would mean acknowledging she just treated him like shit for no reason. He's not ready for that. That's a difficult thing. Because, like, 2 things can be true, right? The way we act when we are having mental health issues and the way we affect other people is still our responsibility. But we also owe it to ourselves as people affected by that to try and have better understanding about it so that we can eventually, in time, learn how to work with it, learn how to, like, help people who need that help so that they can be better and more functional and better in a relationship. That's a difficult thing. Only one of the bees. I only process about 50% of what I take in. Oof. Aw, you scared? You don't want to die, then pay up. Have mercy. I didn't do anything to you. Sorry, but your luck ran out when you crossed my path. Pay up now if you want me to let you go. It must be the hitman Kotaro. Better put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. What's going on here? Huh? What do you want? Are you looking for trouble, old man? Oh! Hey! Come back here! Son of a bitch. Anyway, whatever. Seeing as you crashed my party, I hope you're ready, dickhead. Ready for what? I'm a professional killer. Ain't nobody in the underworld who hasn't heard about me. Actually, I've never heard of you. You must be a civilian then. What are you, a chef or something? Sure, I dress like one. What? Does this look like a chef's uniform to you? Well, whatever. You got the part about me being a professional killer, right? You freaked out yet? Sorry, I don't follow. Just give me your money if you're that scared. That way, you can at least make it out with your life intact. Are you listening to a word I'm saying? You're the Reaper Kotaro, right? What are you trying to accomplish here? What? How come you know my name? Did I even tell you my name? No, you didn't. Then, how'd you know about me? Why are you talking like that now? You alright? Huh? I'm a killer, so cough up some money. Give it up. You're coming with me. Ah! Hold it. Don't force me to kill you, or I'll run away. Bonk. Okay, so we're just going to keep whacking him as much as we can. Because otherwise, he may whack us. Thankfully, he's not too bad. Rougher still. Makes sense. That's thorny as hell. I wouldn't want to jump into that, no lie. Yep. All right, Jared Leto, let's get this over with. Welcome to my twisted mind. It's called me Gordon Ramsay because I'm about to be a kitchen nightmare. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Why are you after me? Hold on, I have to do the voice right. Yeah, just call me Gordon Ramsay because I'm about to be your kitchen nightmare. Let's calm down and come with me. You a cop or something? I'm with the Honest Living Association. HLA? You mean that job placement center? More or less. Those guys. The hell do they want? We're going after a group of hitmen called the Reapers. You're one of them, right? You know this much, I can't very well just let you take me in now, can I? Yeah, I guess that's how you'd see it. Damn. There's only one thing to do then. Die, old man! You can only tackle one of these dangerous hitmen at a time. This door. Yep. Why do you have a stun gun? Oh yeah, at least he has a health bar. And he is quick. And also I hate stun guns. He's very quick, so it's going to be very difficult to actually like hit him with the right moves. Damn. Couldn't get that one. Primary methodology. Stun gunning people in the junk. Listen. Whatever works, right? Oh, great. Well, we're just gonna take what we can. To really consider a career as an electroplay specialist. Oh my god. Don't say that around me. It's called electrostimulation, by the way. The problem is, I actually do deal in kink a little bit, though. It's like, I know too much. Boop. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. I'm just goofing and being semantic. Horrible grubby sweater boy, stop scurrying. Boop. Let's see, come on. Come on. I think that might, you know what? But the way my life has gone, I'm a lot closer to how Kamurocho works these days than I used to be. Dealing a lot with nightlife, dealing a lot with things that are like, you know, not of the norm. It's fun. And very safe. Good people I'm working with. It's a good time. Like, I'm learning about Shibari. That's a great time. Tiger drop. I would do things to see a Ramsey cameo in this series. It's gotta happen, right? I thought you said electroplating specialist. Could be fun. Okay. Oh, man. He'd fit right in, too. He would. He so would. Boop. Only because every time I try to write about a nightclub, I'm always afraid my research will be out of date. If you ever want to, like, trade notes, I'd be happy to share what I can. Ugh. I didn't think you'd be much of a fight, but you got some decent moves. Hell yeah! My teacher was a hitman named Eason. Everyone knows he's basically a god. Why do you put on this act and threaten people for pocket change? I can't stomach killing people. Wait, what? It was fine until I left my teacher and joined the family in Kamurocho. Whenever I tried to do my work, I got scared. I just couldn't go through with it. The family threw me out, and I wound up with nowhere to go. That's why you're doing petty gigs like this now. Yeah. Anyway, it's whatever. I guess I'll let the HLA take me in. I hear they can find me work and stuff. Wait here. Now I want to reread a certain manga. Some decent moves. The one where he zaps them in the genitals. Good work, Kiryu-san. We'll take it from here. All right. That's another one down. Another one in the bank. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. Kotaro wants to rehabilitate back into society. For the time being, we can put him to work here as an assistant. But first, he's got a lot to learn about manners. Kiryu-san, well done. Let's see. Where is he at now? Hey, there he is. Yo, Kiryu-san! They put me to work here for now. Okay, so what do I do now? For now, why don't you gather all these documents together? Ah, sure, no problem. Crumple. What are you doing? Huh? You wanted me to gather them together, right? Crap! Spilled my soda. Okay, let's see if we can find Batsu, just because. Not yet, looks like. And we can't run here, so we just kind of like gotta lag a bit. Kid's got the spirit at least. Whatever it takes. Excellent clerk if you can't make professional dominant work for him. Listen, whatever works. All right, let's get another one down. Because we're going to do all the Hitman missions. We gotta, right? Old Rags Hatsutani. Does not carry any weapons, sighted at Public Park 3 in Kamurocho. Your target hitman is Old Rags Hatsutani. Despite his lucrative hitman career, his appearance leads those around him to think he is destitute and poor. We received a tip that he is to have a secret meeting with someone at Public Park 3 in Kamurocho, likely to accept a job offer. We must stop this meeting before it is too late. All right. Pop off. Shibari is so pretty. Also, remember, buckaroos, 2 fingers between rope and skin. Yep. Yeah, it's interesting because, like, it's a really dangerous thing if you don't have the right people. Like, you do not want to go into that half-god. But if you find, like, respectable people on either end, it's genuinely, like, a lot of fun and very interesting. And then the teacher said she liked it. She said it looked really good. Oh, that's great. That's my guy. And you know what else? Looks like the hitman Hasutani. Seems pretty close to that kid. Sorry to interrupt. Are you Hasutani? Yeah, that's me. You have a minute? I need to talk with this man here, so why don't you head on home for the day? No, I want to hang out with you. See each other again tomorrow. Come on now. Off you go. What did you want to talk to me about? You're one of the Reaper hitmen, aren't you? Old Rags Hasutani. The fact that you know that nickname isn't a good sign, is it? The Honest Living Association sent me to come find you. HLA. See. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't afford to get caught. I won't go without a fight. There's no need to fight over this. We're just gathering information on the Reapers. And we want your help. Look, even I have my principles. Don't think I'd stoop that low. If you want me to go with you, you'll have to make me. Okay. So pretty, but yeah, I would want to make sure I know what I'm doing in that regard. You have to. You can do some serious nerve damage. That's kind of the thing about, like, kink, is that you can't just do it. You gotta read up on it. You gotta study. It is one of those things where, like, if you do it blind, if you just do it without, like, reading up, you're gonna really hurt somebody or hurt yourself. I think that's why it's so, like, so appealing to a lot of people. Damn. He's got some of Tamaki's moves, which are Virtua Fighter moves, pretty much. So it's gonna be really hard to Tiger drop him. Tiger drop. Quietly praying that Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri are going to be a pair of actors called Joe and Yuko. Come on. Ow. God, that move comes out so fast. Come on, let me tiger drop. Dude. Come on. I don't want to fight you normally. Let me just tiger drop you. Let me smash your face on the pavement. Donk. Counter dick punch. Ugh. Dude, it's so hard to counter. He's close enough now that, like, I think we could probably get away with just, like, pounding his face into the dirt a little bit. There we go. But now we gotta... I try to be fast. I still got skills from my kiddie days. But, it still hurts. I can't do it like I used to. Done right, it's a roller coaster. There's an element of spice and danger which your body is going to react to. But you're also subconsciously aware that you're not going to get hurt or killed because somebody put in the time and work to learn how to do this as safely as possible. Yeah. And there are places you can go, depending on where you live, where you can find people whose whole thing is, like, going around and teaching the thing. And those are the kind of people that I work with. Like, I'm learning about it from people who've been vetted by the community. Tiger drop. Oh, wow. People who know their stuff and are willing to work with you and treat it as platonically as possible. So you're very safe. It's really good, but that's not always available. So you should look, if that is something of interest to you, you should take your time and find the right people. Damn, you're good. Ready to go now? Stop! Leave him alone! Huh? I said leave him alone. Thanks, but I'm okay, see? Really? He pounded your ass into the pavement. Really, you don't have to worry. Run along home now, okay? That's a lot of what the manga I was thinking of is about. Nana Tokaru. Ooh. I'm gonna look that up. Who's the kid? We just ran into each other one day. Not sure who he is or where he's from. I have kids myself, you know. A boy and a girl. But they're just about his size. What do you mean? You bet. Aren't they your kids? My line of work, I can't be with them no matter how much I want to be. Friend's taking care of them now. You sound bitter about that. I used to be in the Yakuza, but boss blamed me for a mistake he made, and I got kicked out of the family. Back then, there wasn't anything like the HLA. I had a hard time trying to find a job, and my wife died from overworking herself. Sorry to hear that. I needed money to feed my kids. This was the only kind of work I could find. I want to make sure I can send money to them, so I don't spend money on myself for clothes or weapons. Hence the name Old Rags Hasukani. Part of the reason I joined the Reapers was because I was angry about getting blamed for something I didn't do. Mostly it was because the Reapers took care of me financially. I'm betting your kids don't know you're in this line of work. There's no way I could tell them, but I need the money. I have to get blood on my hands to feed my children, and so be it. That's what you say. But what if you get caught? What? If you keep this up and get arrested, what's going to happen to your kids? And how would you be able to keep them from finding out? You're right, but it's not too late. You can try to find an honest job again. The HLA and Ibuki can definitely help you out. Nothing's ever that easy. Things have changed since you were kicked out of your family. Don't you think it's worth another try? I think you're right. I'll give it another shot. You've opened my eyes. Thank you. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. All right. That's another one down. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to spice up this this emote. We gotta do something about this. This ain't right. We can do better. Let's see. I want to. Hmm. Oh, state effects. There we go. On mouth open effects. Let's do a little jump. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah. I was wondering why things felt so static. All right. That's another one down, and let's go ahead and pick up another. I think I just skipped over that dialogue, unfortunately. Ugh. Oh well. Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri. Works as a duo, rumored to be armed with guns, sighted at Mockbull and Kamurocho. Your targets are Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri, an assassin duo. Mr. Odagiri was once a hitman for a Yakuza family. When he joined the Reapers, his wife joined him, and they began working as a team. Oddly, those who were close to Odagiri claim that he's never been married. Alright, to Mockbull it is. Not that we're kicking the shit out of these hitmen, but then convincing them to go to therapy. Listen, we are meeting them on their level. We are working with them on their terms. And then, once they get their shit flavor blasted, we gently ease them into a new life. It works. We're finding common ground. We're understanding where they're coming from and how they feel. And then we're beating the shit out of them about it. It's a good time. Don't do that in real life. I'm just thinking about Spy Family now. Just like Lloyd Forger having talked about, it's like, oh yeah, one of my patients got like really violent. So now sometimes you have to use new techniques, like sending them into a concussion, you know, just to help them out. Like that sounds about right. By the way, what's Spy Family? It's great. Read Spy Family. It's great. Lloyd, what a brilliant liar. He's so good. The thing I like about Spy Family is that, like, these are characters who are insanely competent at what they do and almost nothing else. And Lloyd Forger, like, can do no wrong. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's about. He doesn't really make mistakes, but he's a little bit emotionally disconnected from everything. So everything goes through that same rigmarole of like, I don't know what's going on, but this is the way it works. Who are you?
Yeah.
Nanato Kaoru is kind of half about the main character, nerding out about S&M play safety. I'm in. Little bit of percussive therapy, right? It's a good time. It's kind of funny talking about because this is like the one game where I really can actually talk about it, because like you see so much of it in this game. So it's like, yeah, you know what? It's thematically appropriate. We've already been to strip clubs in this game. Not really strip clubs, they're just bikini bars. Very different. Oh, I was kind of hoping he was still standing. Or he was standing up by now, but nope. Ugh, we're hurting for health. But we do have... increased power throws, that'd be pretty good. Get a baddie up. Stand up faster after being knocked down. That is actually incredible. Actually, there is I think a Wild Jackson over here. No, this is a Beef Bowl place. Let's see. Beef rice, large. Sort of like Kiryu in that regard. Like, he is devastatingly competent, but also his blind spots are enormous, and he's going to do his best, but he was not trained for this. Yeah. It's a good time. I need to finish the manga, or I need to get caught up with it because it genuinely fills me with so much joy and heart and love. It's like it's really good. And the anime adaptation is like almost peak adaptation because there are a lot of times where they are adapting material from the manga that doesn't read as cleanly, so they decide to bump some stuff up. And they'll turn whole episodes out of like filler material. And they do a really good job while also doing a really great job of like keeping things nice and tight with everything in the manga. So you get two distinct experiences, but you're still getting the same story. Just they each fill out more of what's in them and they feel true to each other. Isn't that Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri? Ibuki told me about them. They're splitting up. Who should I follow? Oh, it seems like we should follow the wife. She's the one unaccounted for. She went into the men's room. What's going on? The guy's got the same bag Mrs. Odagiri had. Hey, got a question for you. What is it? The woman carrying that exact bag just went into the men's room. What's the story there? No idea. Can I go now? Not yet. I need to find the owner of that bag. Tell me where she went. You ready? Huh? Who's this guy? No, see. Ah, the hell with it. He caught me changing. Let's get rid of him. What? Well, no going back now. Brace yourself, asshole. I think we... Oh, no. No, 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 no. We're not doing this. You are going down. You are not using that shotgun on us. Under no circumstances. Oh, my God, you're using it. Ow. Screw you. Ow. Oh, I hate this. Ow. I hate guns. I hate them. It is not fair that you get to use them. Ow. Oh. At least we seem to be far enough away from the other guy that, like... Nope, he's still gonna hit us, and we're going to Ghost of Tsushima our way through the air. Okay, that's one. I love how Mrs. Odagiri is still called Mrs. Odagiri here. Come on. No, we got this. Knockdown. Too bad we can't hit the other guy from here. All right. What's up? This doesn't do any damage. Okay, that's fine. This is just how we're going to have to do it. Come on. You don't need to be alive anymore. We don't need to do this. I do not want to do this with you. You're terrible. I hate you. Nope. You're not hitting me. You're not shooting me. I'm not allowing it. Nope. Not doing it. Damn it. Shot you 8 times in the dick and you lost less health than when I slapped you in the air. There we go. Sometimes these things happen, you know? It's fine. It's fine. Because of damage ain't nothing to sneeze at. Who the hell is this guy? By changing, I assume you mean you were dressing as a woman to disguise yourself. That's right. Couple looks less suspicious. Doesn't attract as much attention. What? Think it's funny? Fine, laugh all you want. This is how we work best, but the guys in the family always look down on us for that. No matter how big of a job we pulled off, they'd laugh and tell us Yakuza don't wear skirts. Eventually, we had enough and got the hell out. And you joined the Reapers. It's hilarious to see Yakuza members getting thrashed by a guy in drag. Everyone who sees it thinks some tough guy is getting the shit beat out of him by a girl. Shoots the Yakuza's pride all to hell. Kind of ironic that guys who used to look down on us are now getting their asses kicked by us. That's how you're getting revenge on them? I wouldn't call it revenge. We're just living our lives the way we want to. And enjoying the hell out of it, too. I see. Well, you can tell them all about the Reapers over at the Honest Living Association. Buddy, we just want you to embrace what you're good at. Now they're both Mr. Otagiri. Aw, they're married. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. All right. Glad you're okay. It was just a disguise, huh? I had no idea. Hope we can help them figure out what they'd like to do from now on. All right, I think we got one more. Hawkeye Shu. Hiding where all of Kamurocho is in his sights. Armed with guns. Great. Your target hitman is Shu, an extremely skilled sniper. Rumors say he can hit any target at any distance in Kamurocho, where he is currently hiding out. If he has taken a Reaper assignment, he likely has the target in his scope already. While we were unable to locate his current hideout, we assume he's somewhere high up that offers a good vantage point to all of Kamurocho. Wonder where that could be. All right. What are we honk shoeing at? Are you honk shoeing? Does it rhyme with Millennium Tower? Can't imagine it does. Let's go and check it out anyway. Oh, we already got blips on our map for it. We don't have to figure shit out. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think this will be the last Hitman mission we have to do. Until later. So, let's see. Hitman Shu should be somewhere you can look out over all of Kamurocho. Like Millennium Tower. Second thought, it might be way too high up for a sniper. Still, there might be a good vantage point in the building itself. Alright, let's talk to Hideki. Hey, dude. Like my song? Well, I'm no expert, but I'd say it wasn't bad. See, no matter how much I play here, nobody ever listens. Guess it doesn't really matter if anyone listens or not. Try not to honk you. Me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to complain. It's alright. I'm Hideki, by the way. Washed up musician, as you can see. And you are? Kiryu. Kiryu. I heard that name before. I guess Kiryu is a pretty common name. You're the only Kiryu-san who's ever stopped to hear me sing, though. Thanks for listening. You can usually find me here. I'll listen again sometime. Sure, if I get the chance. So, did you come to see me about something? I'm not sure if you're the one to ask, but I'm looking for a place where I can get a panoramic view of the city. What, looking for a good date spot or something? In any case, the roof of the Millennium Tower would give you a real nice view. Roof of the Millennium Tower. Of course. Doubt Shu could hit anybody in the city from way up on the Millennium Tower roof. I don't care how good of a sniper he is. But if I recall, I think access to the roof is usually closed off. The Kazuma family office is at the top floor, but they don't allow unauthorized people up there. The HLA is under the Kazuma family's control. Try talking to one of Ibuki's men. Well, sorry to bother you. So, we're gonna go back to the HLA. And, see if we can get in good with somebody. Surely they're gonna help us get in. There's a chance this will be the last thing we do for the day. I know last time I was talking about potentially, going through more story, but I forgot the Hitman missions were here. And honestly, some of these are pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so not him. Let's see if, hey, do you have a minute? Sure. What is it? Got a hunch the Hitman's shoe is up on the roof of Millennium Tower. Huh? But it's impossible to hit anybody from way up there, isn't it? Been thinking the same thing, but I'd still like to check it out just the same. Okay, understood. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Let's go. Yeah, while we're doing this, like, double feature, for the time being, with Luigi's Mansion and, like, other spoof games coming through the month, I'm going to cut some episodes a little bit short, just because I think it'll be easier to manage. To make sure we start at a reasonable time. And it's easier on my voice to not overstretch myself. Very funny to me that the HLA is like, we have no idea where you could be. Kiri just puts a push pin in the Millennium Tower immediately because everything happens at that damn Millennium Tower. Right? It's so easy. What are you doing here? What do you want? Go away. I don't feel like talking to people right now. You must be Shu. How do you know my name? Who are you? I'm with the Honest Living Association. HLA, huh? I went to them for help once. I'm not looking for work right now, though. Would you leave me alone? I'm not here to offer you work. I'm here to find a hitman who works for the Reapers. What? I don't have time to play games with you. Will you come with me to the HLA's headquarters? Did you really think it would be that easy? I'm prepared to use force if I have to. I'll regret it if you try. Gotta look after yourself if you're doing extra long sessions. Pacing yourself is even more important. Yeah, because I want to make sure I have, like, plenty of time to, like, relax and not worry too much about stuff. Like, that little 10-15 minute break I had in the last stream was actually really nice. Oh, damn. This guy is going to be a huge pain. As you can tell. I don't think we have one of the moves that we really need. Yeah. There is a move that allows us to counter certain maneuvers, but we don't have the means of dealing with that. The break was pretty good on my end as well. Hell yeah. I'm glad. I want to make sure people, like, can... get some breaks in these longer streams, because, like, I never expected myself to be a long-form streamer. Just kind of happened. Ooh. I can dodge that. That's a shotgun. He's not sniping anyone with that. Ow! Can I grab him? Not if he keeps shooting me. Oh my god. I can grab him, but he's going to shoot me about it. Which, to be fair... Okay, this is probably the ticket. Oh. That is helping. Oh, splat. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, this is definitely the last thing we're doing today. Do we have to take him to therapy? Can't we just drop him off the roof? It'd be nice. Ow! We do not have the means to deal with this guy. Let's see. What do we got that's good against guns? Better maintain a hold on your foes. Yeah, we don't really have anything that's better for what we got. I suppose the best thing we can do right now is use what weapons we got. Because if we got a Sakura Storm, we should use it. Seems like a good opportunity. It's when he's crouching. Got 2 shots. There we go. Do we have something that charges our heat dramatically? Yeah. That helps. Ow. How about another thing that helps our heat? Dramatically. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. We just use heat action. I'll take whatever I can get. Can't shoot a shotgun without 8 freaking hands! Does that do it? I think I saw the health bar go away. Yep, I did it. No way. You ready to come along now? What were you doing here anyway? Who are you after? Nobody. Just here to relax. Don't lie to me. Why would you come here if you weren't planning a hit? I'm not lying. I come here whenever I get the chance. Why on earth would you come to a place like this unless you had good reason to? I get scared. I don't like being cooped up in places that don't have a view of my surroundings. Scared. Did something happen? I blew an important mission. Completely destroyed my hitman rep. I was trying to shoot between buildings. I was sure I could do it, but I botched it. It was a shot I couldn't afford to miss. Ever since, I've had this strange, uneasy feeling whenever I'm in a place that doesn't have a wide open view. Sniper post-traumatic stress, then? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, just think about it. This place has a clear view, sure. Do you really think I could hit a target from here? Probably not. Exactly. There's no way I could be after anyone. I've been coming here a lot lately. Guess I'm not acting much like a hitman these days. I see. But you're not really a bad guy. We still have information we need, so you're going with me to the HLA. All right. Hot diggity. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. So she was at the Millennium Tower, huh? Couldn't possibly have hit anybody from way up there. He's an earnest fella. I think he'll come to understand us once he's heard us out. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. So we're making bank. Yep, no new information. So we are good to go for this whole chapter now. Let's take a little peek back here to see if anybody's hanging out. Because on occasion, you will see a dude just chilling. But it looks like we're out of luck for now. Okay. Not really a bad guy, but you did shoot me like 30 times in the stomach, so, you know, fuck you still. He shot us so many times. He deserves a roof trip. He does. But also, he wasn't actually doing anything, so I get it. So it's like, eh. But whatever. I'm going to grab a little snackaroo in-game. What all did we accomplish? We stopped the scam. Had some confusion about a love hotel thing going on. Bibimbap. Let's see. What else did we do? Oh my god, I don't remember. My brain. My brain. We did a whole bunch of Hitman missions. Oh my god. Fuck that guy forever, but still understands. Oh yeah, and we helped out a dude who just got out of the clink and helped him reacclimate to Kamurocho before he got kicked out forever. So, you know, it's a good time. We still got more to do, of course. But we're doing well. So it's not that we did a hell of a lot, but we did do, and we talked about mental health and Shibari. Two great tastes that go great together. Actually, a fun thing about kink is that it's actually pretty good for mental health. It's a great way to like turn your brain off and like disappear into yourself for a bit. It's really handy. Of course, do it safely. Don't just jump in, even if you're sad about stuff. But it's nice. Anyway, now that we've saved, and I'm saying that out loud because I tend to forget and do the anxious thing of like, oh, I should save 3 or 4 times. We're going to call this particular run of things done because for those of you live, we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion next. So this one is for the VOD girlies out there. Thank you all for coming. I've been Robin and Air Jack without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. If you want to support the channel, you can subscribe, get access to a whole bunch of emotes that are completely custom. You can follow, tell your friends too, because I would love more people to come in, especially if you feel like they'd fit in well here. And I want more of that. You can also check out my YouTube, where you might be watching these VODs, because on Twitch and YouTube, I curate playlists for everything that I stream here. Let's see. You can also support my art at patreon.com/Anderjack, and tip me at kofi.com/Anderjack. And that's kind of everything. So, once again, thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Bye, everybody.